everybody. So before this video starts off, I just want to say that we're going to be at GridLife South on the 25th for the whole event. So all 3 days we're going to be there camping and enjoying the whole event that they have there, which is like drifting and autocross and some live concerts at night. So we're going to be there, and we're actually getting the show car ready. No, I'm just kidding. But right now we are at my friend's house in his garage about to fix some rattling under my car, and it was caused by getting high center on a friend's driveway. We live in the mountains, so driveways are pretty freaking bad around here, and I got high center one time on a driveway, on my friend's driveway, and now my car just makes this annoying rattling noise all the damn time. So that's what we're going to try to fix today. I think it's a heat shield, but we're going to try and figure it out. So right now we're just going to jack the car up and trying to get an idea of where the rattlings come from, and maybe even like start the car whenever it's finally on jack stands and everything. The whole purpose in really fixing the vehicle right now, because honestly I could care less about this vehicle. I mean, I care about it because it is my only car right now, but I am getting rid of it fairly soon. I'm planning on getting a new vehicle, and that's the whole point behind fixing all this stuff, is mainly just to get it ready to get ready to sell. So that's basically the whole point in this, and we're just jacking it up right now. Alright, so we got the car jacked up right now, but I think we're going to go ahead and try to do the whole front end. We were thinking about just doing one side over here, but I think we're just going to go ahead and decide to do the whole front end up, because the rattle sounded like it was coming from this side. So that was the original plan, but now we're just going to do the whole front end. So another change, we tried the front end and it got kind of sketchy, just like this entire car. So we're gonna just do this whole side and hope that we can get to it from just accessing this side only. So we'll see how that goes. I can fly. So while we're getting ready to move all the jack stands and the jacks and everything, I figured I'd take this time for a second to tell you guys about the car that I'm planning on getting. I mentioned this in my channel trailer. If you haven't seen that video, link in the description, or you can just go to my channel and find it. But I said I was getting a car fairly soon, probably for the next, I'd say 3 months, sounds about right. And I have a good idea of what I want. I've been looking at 2013 Genesis Coupe 2.0T R specs, but I've been thinking recently, within the past like week or so, to get a cheaper vehicle, because those run about $18,000 to $20,000, and I mean, it's doable and everything. But if I were to get a cheaper car, like 10K or less, I would be able to modify it so much more. I mean, I'd be able to modify the Genesis, but it'd take a little bit more time to save up the money for it. So if you guys have any suggestions on cars that are around like 10, 12, 8, anywhere in that price range, whatever, they like to see me get, and modify or whatever, then let me know in the comment section down below. I've been thinking about like WRXs, 350Zs, stuff of that nature, mostly just rear wheel drive or all wheel drive. I don't really want anything front wheel drive, that's just my preference. But yeah, let's get back to the rebuild of my engine. Alright, so we got the vehicle jacked up on this side, and it's on jack stands right now, and we were trying to get underneath and see what the problem was. There's dents all on the heat shield on the passenger side catalytic converter. So we tried turning on the vehicle to see if we could hear exactly where the rattle was coming from, but I forgot that the vehicle only makes the rattling noise when it's in drive. So I didn't trust, putting the vehicle in drive on jack stands and risking it falling off the jack stands. So we're just going to cut the heat shield off the catalytic converter and hope that fixes it. It's the heat shield on the underside, and I understand like it does divert heat away and keeps things kind of cool underneath, but honestly it's not that big of a deal, considering it is on the bottom side. If it was on the top side and like towards the engine area, then I would understand probably not doing it, but we're just gonna do it anyway and hope that works. Alright, so we're underneath right now, and this is the heat shielder on my catalytic converter, and I don't know if you can tell, but right around, let's see if I can right in this area right here. You can start to see all the dents. So we're just going to try to like cut a small piece out where it seems to be the most dented, because it does sound like this is where the vibrations have been coming from when you're inside the vehicle. So we're just trying to find something to... What? So we're just gonna grab something to cut the heat shield with real quick. You think this is gonna work?
Either those or these.
I like this one better. Alright, so we were under the car and we started looking around a little bit more, and we thought it was the heat shield around the catalytic converter, but started looking around a little bit more and we were really dumb and we didn't realize this huge dent right here and the exhaust pipe right here. And not only that, but the whole thing got pretty much pushed up, it looks like. And now, I don't know if you can see this, but right here, this line, it's touching right there. And I'm pretty sure that's what's causing the rattle. So we're thinking of just like kind of shoving something in there, but then we kind of realized that we're dumb and then this is gonna get really hot and it's gonna melt. So I'm not too sure what the plan is for this, but we definitely got to get something wedged up there, or like bring the whole pipe down or something. I don't know. Something's got to go. So we're here like all by ourselves. Our friend left and everything, and we look outside and hear this noise, and it's a freaking tractor just grading the driveway. That's some backwoods courtesy right there. I don't think they know the people, to be honest. Yeah, it just rained really bad and the driveway got a little messed up, so he's just grading it. We still don't have a solution for that pipe. Alright, so we messed with it a little bit more and we finally decided to just like kind of try to pry it away from that line. I'm pretty sure that's actually a fuel line. I'm not too sure. If you know, let me know down below. So basically what we did was, let me turn this around here. We grabbed these freaking huge like chain cutters pretty much, and he had some eye protection on just so he didn't get shit in his eye. But basically we just used that and kind of pried the bar away from the line, basically like that. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, it worked, and hopefully now the rattle will be gone. We're gonna test it here in a minute and find out, but I don't know. I think it might have done it. Hope so. There's a pretty good gap now. Let's see if I can gap in there. It's a pretty good gap now. It's about a 1/4 inch. It was touching before. Completely touching. Hopefully that fixed that annoying rattle that would always happen whenever I stopped at stoplights and just all over the place. But we're gonna test it out soon and we'll see if it worked. Alright, so good news. I tested the car. I turned it back on, put it in drive, because that's really the only time it would rattle is when it was in drive. And it's fixed now. It actually worked. I even tried getting the car to idle lower, idle higher, and it's still never rattled. And normally it would rattle like instantly. As soon as you turn the car on and the RPMs were to drop back down, it would immediately start to rattle a little bit, and no rattle at all. Sounds so much better. I tried actually recording the rattle before and it just wouldn't pick up properly, but now everything is sounding just perfectly smooth. I'll go ahead and throw it in drive really quick. Absolutely no rattle. I'm gonna put the mic a little bit down lower. Still no rattle at all. So, pretty psyched about that. That's one less thing that I have to worry about when trying to sell this vehicle, is that rattle. Because that's kind of like a major thing. You know, you're test driving a car and you hear something like super loud and rattling. You can even feel like vibrating the car. You know, it really turns you off from wanting to even, you know, buy the vehicle. So, hopefully that'll help out with the selling point later on down the road. Not really too much more I have to do to fix this car. I mean, it's pretty much, you know, it is what it is. It's a bunch of paint defects, you know, just typical wear that a lot of was already on the vehicle when I got it. So, not much I can do about that. I got rear-ended and stuff, so not much I can do there. I mean, it's a small crack in the back, but nothing too terrible. So it is what it is. I'm just trying to fix a lot of like the minor things that are easily fixable that I can do myself. The less money I can put into the vehicle, the better. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button if you like this kind of content. Again, I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm going to be at GridLife South on the 25th, and for the whole event, me and a few of my friends are going to go. So if you want to see the footage for that, I'm going to be doing videos there, but I want to know if you want to see like vlog style, or if you would also like to see like an edit. I'm going to do an edit either way, but if you want like a vlog style, I can definitely do that. I feel like that'd be kind of fun, and I might even give it a try anyway. But let me know down below, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace out, guys.